Сегодня пусть мне повезло, девчонкам от чего-то. Они статистике назло опять придут в субботу. Придут девчонки стоять в сторонке, платочки в руках теребят. Потому что на 10 девчонок в статистике 9 ребят. Очень жаль, что на 10 девчонок по статистике 9 ребят.
В смысле, Кал, привет? Так это с атомика, а? Нет? Ну, ждем, сейчас запустится. Или не запустится. А, нет, запустится. Ну, давай, нормально. В зависимости от ваших шейдеров, от вашего оборудования, это может занять час, два, день. Помню эти игры. Помнишь, типа, установка старых игр? На пеньки 4, когда было еще. Полдня игра устанавливается. Что? Ну, типа, пожеланий никаких не было, в что играть. Продолжаем проходить. О, в смысле, а тут еще можно было... Еще и новый Зачем? чем мы тут остановились-то? Что нам надо сделать? Ага. Профессор фигушка.
Левиоса.
Катя хорошая. Ну серьезно.
Чё серьезно-то сразу? Я ж не иду никуда.
Ну я надеюсь.
Плохо ты надеешься. Это чё тебе?
Индийские специи.
Ты долго играть будешь?
Конечно. Я только сел.
Ну, 2 часа-то хватит.
4.
Чё 4-то сразу? Не лопнет у них. Чё, нельзя постоять, посмотреть, как ты играешь?
Не ори, блядь. Тут душнило в комнате у нас, если чё. Мгм.
Так никак не перенести.
Давай, давай. Че не договорил это, говори.
Не буду.
Давай, давай, давай. Давай.
Ты с Максимом разговариваешь, так нормально. В
Угу.
игре.
Угу. Потому что, наверное, человек адекватный, в отличие от некоторых.
Ты весь стрим разговариваешь.
Ну да, я и вчера разговаривал.
Ну, какая
Представляешь?
разница?
Да большая разница. Просто для чего ты это делаешь, непонятно мне.
Игру смотрю.
Ты игру также можешь телевизор посмотреть.
Нет,
Да.
там не то.
В смысле не то? Ты даже звука не слышишь, как ты можешь смотреть игру. Лол.
Так они там не разговаривают даже. Просто что-то ходишь.
Да, так я просто хожу, понимаешь? Зачем тебе звук, да? Правда.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains.
Ты бесишь.
Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, but it may take some time.
Нормально тебе.
I wonder why
Я
it
уже
was here,
посмотрю, а ты
below
щелкаешь.
Hogwarts.
I think
Я
I
не
know,
успела
sir.
читать.
I saw two more memories
Она
where I found the
отвлекает
book.
меня.
Another pensive Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham,
Нет,
was the
блин.
professor here.
Окей.
The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the
Что ты туда
second, they were
смотришь?
talking to a student who started as a 5th
Куда?
year,
На стрим.
like I did. She could see
Чувствую.
traces of magic
Ага,
too.
пишет, значит.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain.
Этим взглядом.
I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Специально, да?
Помогите.
I understand.
Спасите.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Приезжает.
Good.
Вывезите
Don't
меня
neglect
отсюда.
your studies. Your wand work is
Меня
improving
держат
by the day.
заперти.
But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Да, звони в
There's more to
потому
magic
что поздно
than
время.
spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I
Мозги
return.
забило. Жесть.
Oh, and
Ты
don't
капал?
neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from
В
them
смысле
as
тебя не
well.
звали? Вообще-то написал в общую. Илья,
Да, обижайся на него.
обижайся на меня.
Он плохой.
Он плохой,
Он меня тоже не позвал играть.
Я ее тоже не позвал на стрим бухать. Соловьиная почта.
Meet me in Lowell.
Главное, что не другая почта.
Господи. Читай вслух. Садись тут вот.
Ну, читай.
Люкан
А то я
написал.
сейчас залечу.
Тут,
ну.
тут мне
Вот так вот.
смс-очку набрал Люкан шум сбив. Он сказал, сейчас премьер заберет у тебя.
Главное, что он душу свою потеряет.
Душу? Настало время показать, чего ты стоишь на дуэлях. Как
Да,
знать,
дуэль точно.
может в нашей школе
А
появится
как он меня,
новый
блядь,
чемпион.
заберет, если он у меня включенный?
Выйти из всех устройств.
А, пароль поменять?
Просто
Как
выйти.
пароль-то
Выйти
поменять?
со всех устройств.
Ага. Пусть только попробует. Сразу везде в ЧС попадет.
Твои же проблемы будут.
К
у
его
него.
проблемы будут.
Так, скрещенные палочки.
Ну, когда играть будем, я его выключу микрофон, чтобы его не слышно было.
Для скрещенные палочки. Че, махаться пойдем?
Пошли.
Ой, душнило, блин.
Ой,
Открой
как
окно.
тошнило.
Ты хоть знаешь понятие этого слова?
Не знаю. Я не скажу тебе.
Топсик.
Сам такой. Ты вообще забил на все.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you.
Ого, а что такая карта-то? Большая. Туман. Все понятно.
Proceed to see me in my classroom.
Бабушка позвонила.
Чё?
Не знаю, что хотела. Профессор Фиг и Уизли попросили меня обучить вас еще одному защитному заклинанию. Бабуля. Соловьиная почта. Алюминиевые огурцы. Так, ты где, Маха?
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed ones ready?
Вообще-то
Big
сова.
match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all.
Макс
Ready for a
звонил,
shot at
а
glory?
ты кому ты звонишь, сынок?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Давайте тоже гуглим.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
У меня волос нет.
We can make this a real victory.
Здесь,
Ой, давайте я покрашу.
That's the
здесь
spirit.
накрути. А чё их 4-то на 2? Это как так-то? Это что за раунд-то?
You're better than that!
Сейчас сожгу их. Ну, вот минус. Не знаю. Ой, а я чё? А, ловелас. А чё они стоят-то, Это же финал. Эбзи.
There goes my wager.
I
Чего?
could never duel like that.
Что за дуэль-то?
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize!
Блин, чё
And
за
so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Зачем мне палочки? А, он 3. Так они уже в школе, конечно, наказят. Ну, чё?
Ты, наверное, вот так же едешь?
Я так хожу туда.
Ага.
Чё там? Коллекция. Как их юзать? Внешний вид. А, сменить внешний вид.
Губку подень.
А где?
Чем ты одет, как я не знаю.
О,
Чё, одежды другой нету, что ли? Бред какой-то. Только без этого, без маски.
холландский.
Лучше без маски пусть будет.
Но в таких очочках.
Нет,
Да.
нет. А еще какие очки есть? Блять, не очки. Круглые пусть будут. Нет. Прыг. Будет маленький.
Чё тут, блин, кастомизировать меня больше? Так вот пойдет? Или вот так?
Ну, точно похуй.
Нормально, да? Погнали.
У него он как баба выглядит.
Если
О,
чё, это,
парашек будет.
это баба. Специально создавалась сратненькая. Если чё.
Тогда верни обратно все. Пусть она будет лучше одетой, чтобы ее не видно, не слышно было.
Ну ладно, окей. Такая пойдет, что? Ну,
Баба в такой шляпе вообще пипец.
гопник.
А можно еще лицо как-то спрятать?
Я же маску одевал.
Ну вот маску одень, я думала, это пацан, а это баба. В маске. Волчий. О,
Это не волчье.
ну блин.
Это череп вообще-то.
А, да? Ну, пошли.
Че там в 4%? О, новое деяние? А нет, вот это вот. Легендарная накидка. Че фигня какая-то, хочу вот. Так, что там дальше-то? Куда? Тебя? Ты же играешь со мной. Ты же сказала, я буду смотреть.
Тебе надо в лес
Зачем? Мне надо вот сюда.
потеряться. Там лес есть?
Есть, тут все есть.
Пошли в лес.
Проститутки есть. Любимый.
Илья, достал. Эдди,
Причем
Максим,
тут,
это...
причем тут Илья? Ты зашла бы с ними в Дискорде, бы поугорала.
Ну, делать нечего. Чтобы я эту порнуху начал скидывать опять. Не надо, спасибо.
Причем тут порнуха?
А нахрена мне бабы голые?
Ну, типа, чтоб были.
Ну делать мне нечего.
Сохраночки. Все. На телефончик.
Я вернусь сейчас.
А можешь не возвращаться.
А я вернусь.
Да.
Shivering Pungus Onion again.
Типа.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Вы что, не в Дискорде, что ли?
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Не надо смеяться.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
Ты ни при чем.
This year will be filled with
Нет.
enchantment and
Нет.
excitement, but the most
Я тут вообще
important
не
thing
место.
cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Нормально
The
рыжуха что-то.
prudent herbologist is no more
Да.
afraid of the venomous
Сейчас я вам
tentacular
расскажу,
than the
как
bouncing bowl.
растения кормить.
Now then,
Я
today we
одно
will be
только
acquainting
надо.
ourselves
Ага.
with the
Сейчас это-
mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
Акио.
Let's see
Акцио.
if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
А ты что, не читаешь?
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils
зачем
and
они?
give it a firm tug.
Мандрагора. Сейчас она пищать будет. Вот тебе детишки.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Как-то так.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Репера.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Что-то тут не то.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Профессор Чесноук.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Я вижу все.
Чё? Я читал сообщение про клубничку.
Yes, Professor?
Потому
Firstly,
что
well
маглы
done
любят
with your
клубнику.
mandrake.
Она
They
вкусная,
can be rather
душистая.
difficult to get a grasp of.
Маглы.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Love to have a house in one of the nearby hamlets. Imagine being able to pop into Hogsmeade for a butterbeer whenever you wanted.
Я смотрю, у вас там весело, да, в телеге?
And then look at his face.
Чё?
He's like a child with an empty
Куда делась?
pillowcase on Christmas morn.
Я тоже хочу быть училкой.
I wish Professor Garlic.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Так, бадьян, будь готовчик. Десять минут, бадьян?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Эй-эй. Ну да, вы попадете в ад. Прямиком, блин.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese... Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such.
Боевая капуста.
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Как забрать-то? А, не полопались.
Off on another adventure, are we?
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite
Сейчас
marks
сниму.
or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Это законченный плащ.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
задание-то? О, нормас. Я супергерой.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Levioso.
Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Напушился уже, пушен.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Это ж типа главный вроде, да?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. You must stir your cauldron in the correct direction. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Рябиновый отвар из бадьяна. Почему не бадьяновый отвар? Вот это черпак. Можно за место палочки его использовать? Да давай, давай, давай. Мешайте варево. Будешь? Профессор.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
Так я же это, на 5-м курсе, я мало что понимаю еще.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Это профессор Сиша. Монетка.
my parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the
Что у вас там происходит?
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
О, будем
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that.
Мех дворняги. Илюха, ты тут что-то забыл.
Your potion station's organized
Да,
and
да,
free
да.
of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong
Это
answer
что
could
такое?
result in the
Hogwarts.
unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
А, так вот для чего надо было. Секунд. Жесть. Они вообще нужны.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Dragon Duck! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
My robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of the term.
Не, прогрузка локаций, конечно, это топ.
Handy resource indeed. Your field.
Все, ждем. От Рокстара. Да, было как-то дело.
Spare a moment? I could use
Но
your
это
help.
было давно, я уже его еще раз можно, в принципе, пройти.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case
Есть
you are
еще, короче,
precisely the
старая
person I
тоже
need.
игруха.
You see, we were learning to repel
Она вроде
boggarts in
такая,
Professor
знаешь.
Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of
Ламповая
a
даже, можно сказать.
puffskein.
Про Властелин колец.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat
Там,
bogies, you
короче,
know.
из-за этого
Regardless
играет
of how reasonable
за
I believe my
дядьку,
fear of
короче,
puffskeins
этого
to be,
Фрода.
I'm
Вроде как.
beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
A hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Какие-то потайные коридоры.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio.
Ревела.
This cannot possibly be.
А еще, короче, можно поиграть в из-за этого. Короче, тоже древняя игруха. Про тюрягу. Но там, короче, у них случился какой-то жесткий абзац. Типа демоны. Вид тоже типа третьего лица. Ляпусты.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Чую как. Эй. Сжечь. Неплохо. Да, The Suffering, типа, это, как я помню, типа, это хоррор.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Хоррор.
Devil's
Там две
Snare
части от них вроде
seems
было.
to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
А, да? А чё? Ого. Нет у меня люмос. Так. Что тут есть? Какие-нибудь ништячки. Ой, правда есть? Так.
Lumos.
Зачем наклоняться-то тут? Так, а почему я не могу, допустим, сюда поставить? Колесиком кручу, не крутится. Q. А, ну это. Ну, значит, они мне еще недоступны. Потому что логично, если они есть, но их нельзя юзать. Так, это туда, а это что?
Lumos.
Ну-ка, пиши.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Incendio.
Ой. Опачка. Так, тут ничего такого интересного.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Так, снарягу, да, говоришь? О. Ее вообще, наверное, продавать надо было. сейчас после этого в магаз сгонять. Так, выход в теплице. Чё? Ты не будешь кусаться? То есть место в инвентаре влияет на место слотов для магии. Зачем мне столько тентакул? Илья, что за агрессия? Сегодня какой-то агрессивный малый. Ну, так я тоже, в принципе, что-то вот. Maybe.
Have you found anything to prove?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected.
Tentacula?
I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Почему задание здесь не отсвечивает? Эти ТПхи вот вообще. Почему бесшовный нельзя было сделать мир? Чё, куда? Ты? Здоров.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Погнали.
That'd be brilliant.
Давай.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Что там надо? 4. Ой.
Excellent form.
Не, только манекены.
That's it.
Зачем так усложнять? Же можно просто все натыкивать сразу. Да в смысле? Она не успела откуколдиться. Что за... Чё? Так я и говорю, типа, упал кидает, а то надо, чтобы оно еще не упало.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Он же сказал, типа, пока манекен висит, типа, надо успеть все сделать.
Dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Еще, my friend. Давай дальше, что там, куда? Задание. Поехали сюда. Карта мира, да? А, нам сюда надо. Че, погнали? Или что надо? Начнем сначала в магазин сгонять? Так, ну вот здесь есть, поехали сюда. А, она же там, да, получается? Ну, если она там, то значит сейчас продадим шмот. Типа, зачем лишний таскать?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Так, а мы же как-то сундук открывали, да? С глазом. Ой, это что такое? Палку точить.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
А, стоп. Это я уже делал. Так.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Так, стой.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Так, чё по новой снаряге? Ничего нет? Плохо, хуже, хуже. Так, продать.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Зеленый по 60, синий по 90.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Все, ставим.
I'm quickly saying I thought the display.
Ой, там еще мини-игра будет. Камора. Эту бы метлу можно было гонять тут. Интересно, если я от города в другую сторону бы полетел, мир был бы бесшовным? Я хочу на швабре летать. Угу.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
О. Кабинет по изучению тварей.
Lumos. Revelio. Accio.
Не туда.
Lumos.
Видно, да? Геншин, Геншин. Да-да. А там разрабы вроде молодая тоже команда. Это первая, типа, их игра вообще. Причем залетают они так. Оп.
Lumos.
Блин.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Блин, ну я хотел бы на это посмотреть. У меня, короче, в Black Desert есть 1600 что там, с лишним этих. Как они называются? Короче, сундуки тоже. Там дают за то, что типа ты постоянно в игре находишься. Я, короче, копил все свое время, в которое играл в них. Каждые 30 минут давали эти сияющие или как-то так сундуки. О. Так, надо заэтоваться.
It is good to see you, my friend.
А вот их вскрывать надо. А мне лень.
You for some assistance.
Поворот. Это что, тоже квест, что ли? Это что такое? А это у них такой значок. У-у-у. Зачем такая карта большая? Что делать? Драконы летают. Так, потерянная астролябия. Внешний вид. О, нет. Думаешь? Ну, давай.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Как наверх? Ясно.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
С причудливым жилетом.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Зачем сейчас продать мне? Ой, мастер фотошопа, слушай. Хорош. Лайк, подписка на меню. Ты там давай завязывай с приколами. Я. Зачем меня подставляешь? Сильно старая, да?
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Так, я принес тебе
Hello,
на
Grace.
астролябу.
I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
Тебя удалось найти. Ладно.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Да, я тоже думаю, что неплохо. А чё так плывешь-то? Нормально. Переверните топиройку на спину. Это вот эта топиройка? А как? Ага. Иди сюда. Понятно, что вы делаете. Вы не мой смысл тут там отдыхаете. Что-то собираю. Зачем?
Wonder who lives here.
Куда делать?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Levioso. Here.
Так, гном что-то
Pardon
дает.
me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Так, это у нас вот это было, да? Хорошо, ой, хорошо. Да как? Намаз, как бабуля. Так, тележка по ним, коллекция. Не будет.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened
Не
to Ron.
Ранрок, а Панрок. Панк-рок. А, это мод? Надо мод ставить, да? Ой, что такое? Это опять камни. Что там такое? Кто там тусуется? Шипастый плел. Я вообще... Кто это такие? Зачем они? Что сейчас тут?
Revelio. Cursed Revelio.
Один ништяки-то с них. Все? Типа, больше не надо?
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Пауки. Не понял. Атомного сердца?
This must be it.
Че он сюда прилетел?
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. I won't rest. Get accustomed to that.
Что-то не похоже на китайский шрек. Куда? Зачем?
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Нифига себе, блин, на сколько килограмм? Максон, не хочешь денек поделать?
One less human to worry about. Ah! Something's happened. No! Why have you not run away? You intend to die, do you?
How many of you are there?
Денек не хочешь поделать?
Not your man, you will regret coming.
Да в смысле?
Ooh, this shouldn't take long. Pity. I won't rest. You're dead. No! I will make you.
А, у них там маг-чародей. А, нет, это снайпер.
going to give up? That was unimpressive. You don't believe you could defeat me?
Я умер. Это что, первая смерть? Так я не понял, они что, бесконечные или что? Крошил их.
How many of you are there?
Так.
How nice of you to stop by.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Levioso.
Так где ты стоишь-то? Хорошо, зам.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Да, блин, далеко. Сейчас их по одному повытаскиваем.
Levioso.
А, ты сам пришел?
You're so very weak.
Levioso.
What an unfortunate disappointment. An utterly pitiful display.
Protego. Incendio. Levioso.
Is that the best you can do?
Accio.
But this is sad.
Levioso.
Really, it is. Are you quite finished?
Успел.
Levioso.
Show yourself, if you're there.
Accio.
Someone out there?
Моя палка не
Oh,
достает.
little moon calf. Far from home, eh? Oh, that was meant for me?
Protego.
Где он?
Levioso.
You can't stop us. Easily diverted.
Protego.
Воу, 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 воу. А он куда бежал-то? По съебу.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Понятно, не залазит.
not quiet enough.
Potato. Incendio. Levioso. Here.
He won't stop me.
Over the coward. White rebel.
Я поставил щит.
Levioso. Here. Incendio.
A hit.
Much too slow.
Так, где последний ГМС? А что если...
What am I doing here? This patrol is worthless.
That was quite something. Now, to Freon's cards.
Так, что тут есть какие-нибудь ништяки?
Revelio.
Угу. Это что такое?
Here. Levioso.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to on.
Revelio. Levioso. Here. Levioso.
Так, ну их никак не поднять.
Here. Levioso. Here.
Да ты чё? Прям вот так вот можно? Неплохо. Я думал, что это будет поумнее.
Here. Here. Revelio. Revelio.
Надо чисто туда залезть.
Here. Levioso. Here.
Нам же просто вернуться надо. Можем, в принципе, туда и т.п.
It is good to see you, my friend.
О, ты пришла? Привет.
If you're here for my wares...
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say.
Там же что-то
Any hope
вышли,
I
да?
ever get my
Пару фильмов
belongings back
про
was
него.
quickly
Или
fading.
сериал был, нет?
Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Походу, я тоже заметил, чик такой, хоп,
Be on your guard.
Мешает тут.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
What are you up to now?
Так, сундуки.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you
Ой,
repeatedly not
простите.
to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
хочется. Так, ты что тут делаешь, странный парнишка?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
О,
I do not
маски
have
от
time.
коронавируса.
Mr. Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
По пломбам.
Oi, speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Столбеней.
Your life ends here.
Что-то вы такие себе маги.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Тут паханка пришла. Вот так вот. Она уже здесь, понимаешь?
Perhaps some nice flag I can hold them up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Надо же уворачиваться. Стоп. В смысле, мои щиты не работают? Тетя.
Release me! Aha! Back for more! You little brat!
Так, ну-ка.
You're had enough!
И там пухнуть сразу. Все.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Миссия. Бабуля, ты что тут делаешь одна?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you.
Сказала
Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Любитель помнил.
No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Защита глаз, максимальный уровень.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
Почему?
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Чего она хочет? Вот такой сидишь.
Did you see that? The vines
Что?
disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio.
Revelio.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Ой, началось сразу что. Окно надо.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Она это... Драконорожденная.
Incendio.
В смысле? Ну-ка, гори.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
Интересное испытание Мерлина. Они его сами придумали?
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
И зачем? Вот это вот для чего все это было? Бабка смылась.
Aren't you the student who chased Ranrock's loyalists out of Lower Hogsfield? Yes, I thought that was you. Well done.
Спасибо. Отстаньте с этой шапкой, блин. Да она хуже. У меня есть такой. Какие-то перчатки-то боевые. А, ну да. О! Они ничего не дают. Смысл от них вообще? Чисто для красоты. Еще портреты со мной будут разговаривать. Отлично. Опа, 11 левел нужен. Сейчас все будет, подождите. Сверху в меню, назад нажимаешь, выходишь в общее меню. Зачем так усложнять? Где квест? Блин, 2 часа уже. Извините, я не хотел. Что у нас, стрим по 40 минут должен быть? Сейчас. Чё, здесь сейф был? Да понятно, что нет. Тоже надо идти лечиться, да, ложиться. А, ну вот. Ну тут мы и закончим тогда. В игре, в общем, 4 часа всего. Плохо. Ладно. Всем спасибо. До свидания.